Welcome back to Crypto Educator, guys. How you all doing? In this video we'll talk about a very simple strategy that you can implement on Ethereum's price action or any altcoins price action as well if you'd like. Now the strategy is pretty simple and it is against the VWAP ratio, guys, the VWAP ratio, and all of these indicators are available for free to you on TradingView, guys. You can put the VWAP ratio, you can put the true strength indicator, and then you can put the BA historical volatility index. All of these indicators are available for free, completely free. Settings for historical volatility is your default settings, and the settings for VWAP ratios are also your default settings. The settings for TSI, however, are a little different, guys. The long length right here is 55, the short length is 10, and the signal length is 10 once again. So you can use all of these settings for your own trading as well, and you can simply shuffle across multiple time frames. In this one right here, we're going to be talking about this scalping strategy on the 10-minute time frame. So whenever you see the price action going above the VWAP ratio, that is when you can simply confidently go for a long position in the market. These 5 to 6% price action movements, they do happen every single day in the market, guys. So as soon as you see the price action being established above the VWAP ratio right here, you align the fact with the TSI indicator, guys. Now the only thing is that TSI right here is to give us a little context. You can see that the entire posture on the true strength indicator right here is bullish, guys. The TSI was also constantly setting in higher lows, which means that the structure on TSI is bullish, which gives a lot of context to the price action as a whole. And this backs up a good looking fact that you are most likely going to be continuing this trend for, let's just say, 2 to 3% move in the market, guys. This is what we're talking about right here. Now for this particular trade, most likely this would have been extended for 3 hours or 4 hours. So is it really scalping? Probably not, guys. This can also be your small time frame trades as well in the market, general small time frame trades as well, right? I think it would be a better choice to simply stick to time frames that are working out, and then you can simply proceed into different time frames that you can play out on different crypto assets as well. Now guys, another time right here, you saw that the TSI was in a good looking bullish context. The price action was breaking above the VWAP ratio, and you simply roll all the way towards the 7% range top right here, coming onto these price points. Now this is a rare occasion, guys. What happened on Ethereum 2 days ago was kind of like a rare occasion. We went through a crazy amount of short squeeze in the market. This was mostly a lot of short positions closing in the market as a whole. If you would simply have been following up with this entire strategy, most likely this would have been giving you good amount of returns in the market in such kind of landscapes as well, guys. Now one more example, just in a continuation pattern right here, you saw that the price action went for this crazy short squeeze, and then it kind of got inside a consolidation range right here. And as soon as you established a bullish engulfing candle above the upper VWAP ratio, the TSI was also printing in a higher low, guys. You can see that this one had given you a good looking bullish cross with a confirmation signal coming from these price points right here. That told you that maybe you could have your all the risk management of this price point right there and simply target a 3% move to the upside, a 2 to 3% move to the upside. One more point from this strategy is the fact that you should not put a lot of focus into the y-axis right here. You should only be interested in how much percentage movement is going to be capitalized by you if you are using this strategy as a whole, right? It's not really dependent on what the levels are at on the y-axis, guys. The price action 2% expands can make you money in the market. It's not really necessary to put a lot of focus into price targets, guys. You can go for momentum trades in the market as well. This is a clear-cut example of how you can implement momentum strategies, guys, momentum based strategies in the market to simply scalp or maybe go for small term trades that could maybe extend for 2 to 3 hours at most. Now let's talk about a couple of more examples, guys, right here. As you can see that this was also a bounce. I think this was the first example we spoke of. Probably you can talk about this range as well, and probably this range as well, when the overall context was in a general bullish environment. You saw that the price action got situated above the upper VWAP band, and the TSI was looking bullish in the market as well. That was a good looking price action spans that took the price action for a 3% leg to the upside, and that is something that you could simply capitalize on again and again and again, guys. These things are going to be working out completely fine, and the best part about this entire situation is that your exit point is quite near. You know that the losses that you'll potentially incur is not going to be crazy losses, guys. You have to get out when the market is proving you wrong within a couple of minutes or something like that. So with that said, let's talk about this example once again right here, and this one as well, guys. Crazy good amount of examples against the VWAP strategies. All the expands happening with this one at the top side of the VWAP ratio, looking bullish on the TSI. Bam, another 3% leg to capitalize on. Again, guys, good look in context from the TSI and the VWAP ratios as well. And then bam, another 4% leg to capitalize on, guys. So these things are repeating themselves in the market again and again and again and again. Okay, that brings me on to the last point for this entire scalping strategy. You have to be careful about the historical volatility as well. The thing is that whenever I see the historical volatility getting into red line, completely red line environment right here, you can see, guys, these candles are going red. That is when you simply have to stay away from the market. This VWAP price expansion strategy is not going to play out as per your price point targets when the market gets into this red line volatile environment. Our crypto markets are full of volatility, right? But the thing is that if you stand in front of wrong side of volatility, you're simply going to get your head crushed in the market. Most likely the market will pull away a lot of your equity if you stand against the volatile expansions that do happen in our crypto markets, guys. The best times to simply go for these strategies is when you have zero volatility, guys. Remember, when the price action expands from zero volatility and you see that the price action is situating above the upper TSI and the VWAP ratios as well, that is something that probably works like a charm, guys. But remember, for these events to happen, you got to be having a lot of patience as well. So yes, waiting is the game for this strategy, and you can simply implement this one and simply backtest all of these strategies in different time frames and see for yourself what is working out and what is not, guys. Okay, with that said, I hope that was helpful. If it was, hit that like, bell, subscribe, all the good things. I'm going to be catching all of you pretty soon with crazy market updates. Bye for now.